good luck.
Stop.
Oh my God, I'm
treating us to afternoon tea. Jamie, stop it. We have a new face in the kitchen, actually. Welcome, former Great British Bake Off contestant. It's Cathryn Dresser. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So, what are you making for us today?
I'm making super strawberry scones. So they're scones, but they're strawberry-y and super. So he was trying to have a peek.
Strawberry super scones.
Yes.
Great.
Exactly.
Love it.
Are
Okay.
they easy to make?
Yeah, they're really easy to make. I'll show you how easy they are.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So first of all I've done is I've rubbed cold butter into flour, just with your fingertips until it looks kind of breadcrumby.
Okay.
So that's the easy bit. So I've done that because it takes a few minutes.
Right.
And then to this, a little pinch of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder,
Okay.
some caster sugar. And these, have you seen these? They're
No, I haven't.
freeze-dried strawberry pieces. So
can I try
they're
one
kind
of
of
Freeze dry.
yeah. So they're kind of dry now, but you can get them in the supermarket.
Okay.
So they're kind of dry now, but when they're in the mixture and you add the moisture, they hydrate a little bit and they taste.
No.
Well, they're in there.
No, they're nicer
Well,
they're better in the
I
scones.
should have told you that.
No,
Sorry.
I know.
So then we
know
add
what I
the
was thinking.
strawberries
I'm just
that
hungry.
are delicious in the scones, and just mix
Better
this
when
up.
they're cooked. Okay.
So literally just mix all that together. And then what makes this different to a normal scone recipe is that I'm using strawberry yoghurt. So they couldn't be any more strawberry-y if they wanted to be. So this is half of a beaten egg in with the strawberry yoghurt. And nice strawberry yoghurt is better. But it means that you can kind of eat these. We're not going to, but you could eat them just on their own because they taste of strawberries and they're lovely, so you don't have to fill them with.
Okay.
But we will. So then we just chuck this all into the mixture.
So
and
what would you have in a normal scone that the yoghurt's replacing, or is that just
milk? Usually milk.
Just milk.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And
they would be nice to have on their own. I know that we're going to be greedy and have clotted cream and everything, but it'd be nice just to have them out. You could take them out for a picnic and stuff.
you could. They're really nice just with butter.
How come you're using a knife there?
So
You don't have any
with
wooden
scones, I do, but I don't fancy using it. With scones, you want to touch them as little as possible because that's when they get tough and a bit dry. So this magic knife, you cut the mixture together rather than.
Oh, okay. Good,
and it keeps it cold, and I don't, I won't pretend to know everything about the science. I just know that works.
Okay.
So we just bring it together, and then eventually you do have to bring it together with your hands, but you don't want to knead it. You just want to kind of squidge, if you know what I mean. In fact, I might need to add a little bit more egg. And this is the thing with scones, the measurements of the flour and the butter and the sugar and such are quite important, but you can add a little bit of extra yoghurt or egg just so that you've got the right consistency.
And so that egg will help will bind them together, is that
It binds it together, yeah, and it will also help a little bit to help them rise. So some people don't put eggs in their scones, but my mum does, so I do. Let's try again.
Is this where you got the recipe from your mum?
My auntie actually gave me she puts yoghurt in her scones, and I thought it would be really nice to have a flavoured yoghurt, because you can use buttermilk too.
You like that?
But I like anything
That'd be good.
buttery, yes.
That's quite a scone you're making there.
I'm
You're
kind
just
of
doing
all
one
over the
big
place.
scone?
No, I'm not. So then I'll tip this out, and let's pretend that it is, ever so slightly more compact than it is. And we'll pat it out. And lots of people use a rolling pin for their scones, but I don't, because you want to touch the mixture as little as possible, basically.
Do you not need to flour the surface before you do
not
that?
this. No, this is fine. And the mixture is very floury, so it won't stick.
Fine, OK.
She says, but I haven't tried it yet. So we'll wait and see. And also,
we shall see.
We're kind of just going.
I know, I'm totally freestyling. And also, lots of people will cut their scones with a cutter, but actually, if you don't have one, you don't need one. And I quite I love sandwiches, so I cut them in triangles so that they're like a scone sandwich.
Why not?
Well, exactly. So this amount of mixture will make, they're going to be the neatest scones you've ever seen. But they're not sticking, though.
As long as they taste good,
I
I don't really care about neatness. I just want them to be,
And you know what? I'm inspiring home bakers to not have to be too perfect.
Exactly.
We can see that.
No, look. OK. I definitely should have added a little bit more liquid.
They're looking
they look
lovely.
great.
No close-ups. Well, thank you. You're being very kind to me. I have actually genuinely cooked some earlier on that are, you know,
Okay.
less
so
rustic.
and now these would go in the oven, but how long for?
So my mum always says that scones are 7 minutes to make and 7 minutes to bake, which isn't technically true, but it's not far off. So it's like 10 minutes. Well, no, actually, I've done that in about 2 minutes, haven't I?
Right,
So
yeah.
ignore the weighing. 2 minutes to make, 10 to 12 minutes to bake.
OK,
But if
not
you
quite
remember
as catchy,
7...
though, is it?
No, exactly. So that's obviously why she went with that. It works, doesn't it? I have made an awful mess. I do apologise.
They look great.
Please don't worry about them.
Let's quickly get them in the oven before
shall
anyone
I?
notices.
OK, well, let's...
Yeah, let's get them in.
Oh, brilliant.
No, look, seriously, if this happens at home, I'm just...
See, there you go. No one will know.
Ta-da!
So they would go in the oven for, we're saying, around 10 minutes.
These are quite small, so these will be 10 minutes. And the
Okay.
oven's quite warm. It's about 190.
OK.
Look, they are sort of triangular shape.
They look lovely.
good.
Yeah, they look like little sort of flapjacks.
No, that's not the idea.
No.
So that's that. And then I'm going to come and
Okay.
show you. I'm just de-sconing my hands. I really
these the ones you made
did
earlier?
make these. You're not going to believe me
Come
now
on, let's
after
see.
that. Da, 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 da.
What? Hang on a minute, they're not the same. Oh, no,
I'm
you
naughty. I
sure?
didn't even brush the tops. If you want them to be shiny, and they don't have to be,
Okay.
you can brush a little beaten egg on the top. But
Okay.
I was going for unshiny with
They
those.
look delicious.
A lot of chat, not much eating's going on.
And
Any
I
chance
think you
that we
probably
can dive
should.
in?
But I want to tell you that they've got strawberry pieces and strawberry jam and clotted cream, so they're super
Oh my
strawberry.
goodness,
Wow.
I'm very
Okay.
excited
So we
about
can just go
trying
and grab one of these, can
this.
we?
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna take a little bit.
Oh, you're very, that's very dainty.
I know. I'm trying to be dainty because I'm sure that I'm gonna have to.
Oh. That
Oh my
is
goodness.
fantastic. That is what... Can I... Is it bad just to put a bit more clotted cream
No,
on
it's
there?
necessary.
Because
No,
you know
yeah,
what? I
that's-
think I could just eat
I
clotted cream
love
like
the
this.
sweetness and the yogurt in there. It's just delicious.
Thank you. I do
Oh,
make them, I
lovely.
promise you.
And very strawberry.
I told you.
I understand what you
see?
mean now.
Yeah, strawberry.
Very strawberry.
Well done for picking up on that.
They are lovely.
Love it. Okay.
Good stuff. Thank
So
you
that's
much.
afternoon tea sorted. I think I'll have it now for lunch, actually.
Good plan.
But what if you fancy washing it down with something a bit stronger? It's over to Tony Adams.
Firstly, chill a cocktail glass and put to one side. Take a Boston glass, add some rum, cherry brandy, bubblegum syrup, apple juice and a squeeze of lime juice to a mixing glass. Add the ice to your mixing glass and shake very well. Strain into your cocktail glass and sprinkle popping candy on top.
Cheers. I like that. I've got a very childish taste buds when it comes to bubblegum.
Well, then here, look, you're going to love this.
What's that?
It's
What is it?
it's popping candy.
Oh,
And you're
what, like...
supposed to put that.
Come
Can you hear that?
What are you doing?
Look, listen.
That's
How
like
fun
space
is
dust.
that?
Like space dust you had when you were kids.
Popping candy.
Is it meant to go in the drink?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Now taste. Oh, it's lovely. It's popping in my mouth. That's so weird.
Oh, poppy.
Oh, I love it.
I love that. And you'll find details of all of Cathryn's tasty treats on our website. Thank you so
Still
much.
to come, she was nominated by her daughter for looking like a scarecrow. A bit harsh, I thought. But will Jackie be transformed into a glamourpuss after our Style Squad makeover?
Find out after the break. It's quite poppy, isn't it?
It is.